How we doing? Back again. So this one is the 3.5 series. So these are a bit bigger than the last one. Last one was 1.5. So I think the terminals are bigger, possibly 3.5 mil. So I say, anyone knows what's going on there? Just let us know. I think it is. But on this one, we've got a load of 4-pin connectors, 3-pin, 2-pin. Oh, sorry, we ain't got any 1-pins at all. So we've got 10-pin, 8-pin, 4, 222. We'll see what they are. And this one here is 37367. And these are the terminals. So we'll go through them. They're probably the same as the 1.5s, but we'll see what difference they are. Obviously they're bigger, and we will go through some of them there. As always, I've got nothing to do with the company, so it's only because these connectors are fitted to cars. So, and I think they're brilliant, get me out of trouble. So this is what we got. I've got my pliers there for me to make some terminals up with wires. That's me little screwdriver set, and that's my trusty release tools, which we haven't used half of them yet. Be nice to know what all of them fit. And as usual, a nice cup of tea when I start to get a bit peed off, and I can walk away with that, and then I'll come back and we'll all be hunky-dory. So let's begin. So first one's a 2-pin. Get a bit of light on the subject. 2-pin connector. It's a female one. As I say, they're damn nigh the same as the actual the 1.5 ones we've done. So, but if you haven't seen them, we'll do that. I'm going to make some wires up. So, as you can see, the terminals are bigger. I reckon that's what they are. That's about 2. That is about 3.5 mil. So normal there. So again, I'm not going to put the rubber. This one's got a rubber seal on it. I'm not going to put it on. I'll put it on when I go to use it on another one. So this will be, turn it upside down. This one will go in like so. Little squeeze, and then what we do, there she is there, put the wire in, just give her a little wriggle in there, and then squeeze. And as you can see, we've got quite a nice little terminal there, and that's what we're going to use for all of them, because all the terminals are the same apart from the male ones, and then I'm going to make a male one as well. So this one is hasn't got any purple thing for the, remember the purple one for the 1.5s I used to pull out the side? Well, this one hasn't. Now, I'm just wondering, because it's definitely got a connector here, or a sleeve. What does that sleeve do? Between me and you, I don't think it does anything. Right, so what it does here is, obviously you've got to have the pins going in that way. Still your 2 little tabs on there and there. So it flies in, listen, hear that? And that's locked it. That ain't coming out. So what you need is a bigger pair of prongs, I suppose you'd call them, and with this goes in. Now these are easier, I would have thought, to get out, and then you just push in. I might have the wrong ones, so no, it's not them. It's not there. See if it's these ones. And then it pulls out. I'll tell you what, this feels nice and easy with the bigger ones. you actually felt that working. So that's that. I don't know what that is. I think that's just to thicken up the terminal so it actually seats better on the new connector that this goes, or sensor it goes in. Don't know. But yeah, that's a 2-pin, and that's how it definitely feels better, nice, easier when they're bigger. But let's see how we go along now. I've opened my mouth while you watch it go wrong. Okay, same sort of connector. It looks like the same sort of connector as the last one, but difference is this one takes a male connector. So what we're going to do is we're going to make another one, and then we can use it on the rest of them as we're going along. So nicely stick it in there, put your wire, make sure it goes in, and squeeze, and there you've got your wire clamped and your insulation also clamped as well, nice and tight. We know if it isn't because it'll pull out, won't it? And we've had a few of them. So this one, looking at it, goes in this way, and it just clicks into place. But this has got a purple sleeve in it. But what you do is you get in there, and no, yeah, it's pulled out. Now by rights, no, here we go again. Oh, got it out. Now, first one I've had that don't come out. Interesting. Right. Must be there is two little holes further down. There ain't them. Oh, this is a different one. Let's just get it in them holes. There's two holes in there next to the pins. There, go in there. Let's push that home. Well, I hope that's the way it comes out. No. Let's try a smaller one. As I say, you just got to keep on playing. Oh, that went through. Ah, and it pulls it out. So this one is a different one. This one here, you've got to use this to go, and there's two little prongs down the bottom there, and that pulls out your male connector. Yeah, that was interesting. Remember, this one here comes up as it goes and slides in and pushes in. So that's got two. It's not like the other ones where you can actually just pull those out and then it just slipped out. That one there, you've got to give it some. And you have to use a smaller pair of jaws to actually push the pins down. That was an interesting one. Both learned. I mean, I learned something there. But that's how you get that one out of there. Okay, the next three. This one's a 2-pin. I'm going to do 3 at a time because they're all the same connectors. And this one's like the old the 1.5. Remember the old pink? There she is. She's coming out there. And then the next one, same thing, same purple little. And obviously you're going to have to use your 2-pin prong to prong the actual terminals out. But yeah, that's a 3-pin, but it's the same as a 2. as it comes out. But what we're going to do is, I've got a grey one, so let's do it on the grey one, shall we? So with the grey one, obviously you've got to make sure your pink tabs out, and they're all female. Every single one of them is female. So here's our female one, and we'll put it in number 3, shall we? Feel lucky? Yeah, I feel lucky. Hear that click? And that's locked in there now. And then obviously this here is this is double check, make sure it doesn't come out, and that's what that little pink tab there. So in there, so you pull that out, and obviously it's not going to come out. And then I like the feel of this last time. See if I've got the right one. That goes down there. Nope, that's the wrong one. I bet you I put it back now. Yep, there it goes. And all you're doing is you're pushing those little tabs down. Just those little tabs. And then out she comes. But that's as I say, all 3 of those are exactly the same way on the next. So we'll put that back onto the next one. So let's see if we get this one right this time, shall we? This one is a 4-pin. It's got male terminal. It does look like about 3.5 mils across there, doesn't it? And what happens there, let's see if I'm right. Well, we know it slides in. So that slides in and clicks. It's got the purple tab in there, which actually is a secondary holder, and that clicks, and that holds that in. Now let's see, here we go, Trev. Oh, didn't like the feel of that. Come on, baby. Okay, how does that come out? Or is this just a one-timer? I don't think so. I don't think so. And there's no way that's gonna work. The only way that's gonna, there's got to be a way of taking. Oh, what's that? That looks like there's a little tab in there. Does look like it just on this side here. It looks like I don't want to do that. Right, I've managed to pull that out. Now, does this come up? No. Oh, interesting. Let's have a look at this one. Now, what holds that in place? To be honest, I don't see anything holding that. It just looks as though it pushes in. So you can't go in from this side because you're going to have your wires in there. You watch, it's probably... See what I turned around and told you? I thought it was going to be there. Cool. She is tight. Where have you got to push it? And it picks up. There we go. All the fun, wasn't it? And that one pulls. And then obviously that's a second, but where's... Can't find the tab that actually held that in place. Or it could be that little bit there. There's a little one there, so that's holding it in. Now, this don't come out. So, again, right down in there, there is two little slits which are pushed down. It's not that one. That one felt better. And then give it a good old yank and pull it out. Yes, that was a fighting one, and that's how you get your male ones out. But there's where it goes through, just on the other side of here and here, there is two little holes where these go down to push those tabs in. So the more you play with these, the more you actually know which ones you're going to use and which ones fit and which one's going to get you out of trouble. But yeah, that's the male one. But yeah, we had a fight on that one, didn't we? Yeah. As I say, I can break it, but I haven't broken it, but at least we've found a way of doing it. But sometimes you have to struggle and go for it. Okay, next one. Okay, next two is exactly the same. This one's a 6-pin, and this one is just a 4-pin. Exactly the same way. We'll have a go, because I mean, I've struggled with a couple of them, so obviously you can see the pins there. Just pull out. Both of them are female, and then obviously that slides in. Let's just pull that out a little bit more. Just a little bit. So we've got it forward. And then that one slides in. At least then you'll know it ain't just me. You can pull that out and put that in later. Oh yeah, that's locked in. Let's just see if this goes in. Have I got that in the right way? That's the... just in case I'm wrong. No, it pushes in, and then you push it all the way home, which is where it is. So you can do it with the terminal out. You can see the terminal there, nice and tight. Right, should we have a struggle, see if we can get the thing out? Hopefully it's going to say, no Trevor, we're going to come out. We're not going to be that pain. Yeah, I think you meant to leave that in, because that's not coming out. Then obviously now we're going to have to do the 2-pin. Yeah, that feels good. Is that the one? There it goes, and then it pulls it out. So I don't think you're meant to have that out. I think that's meant to stay in. But it did click into place, and that's how you take that one out. Right, so that's those two. So yeah, 4 and a 6. Both the same way of getting them out. Normal, just pull down, take it out. Cool, you see me struggling with these today, ain't you? Well, let's go to the next one. Okay, next one is oh, this one's an 8-pinner. All normal one. Now this one hasn't got that little pink thing or purple thing at the side here, so obviously it's terminal removing time. And this one's a female, and obviously we're going to try and get them out just in case. So that clicked in there, it's not coming out. And then obviously this here goes either side of the terminal, and I've got the right one, and I have. Flipping hell, someone loves me now. Right, and that's just an easy 8-terminal one with a female and little squeezy tabs, if you ever see one of those. Little squeezy tabs. So move on to the next one. Okay, next one. This one's a 8-pinner. I haven't seen one of these. I don't know what that goes on. Anyone know? An 8-pinner with like 2 little L legs on them. Don't know where that one comes off. This one is a male, so we'll try the male. I mean, they like to try and prove me wrong, don't they? So I'll see if we struggle with this. Okay. So let's put it in. And that feels good. It feels home. You see the terminal. See the terminal there. Let's see if we can go. There's the terminal. She's through. Right, and as you can see on the terminal, there's 2 little holes. You put that in there, and it might not be 2 holes. It might be only 1. I might be getting caught out here. No, got a feeling. It's only 1. Right, you're going to have to see me. This one's going to be tight. Oh, flipping hell, it's not going to be tight. So this one is another. If you have a look, it does show that there's 2, but it looks like a little Space Invader, which is a wider slot where your male terminal comes through, then it's got like a little slit just above it, but it's got one down the bottom just to see if you can actually, I think that's there just as a trying to get you, but if it's on the top you just push that down and then obviously that squeezes the terminal out, and that's what holds that one. Yeah, and that's different to the rest of them again, so yeah, we're all learning something here today. Okay, this one's a 10 pin. See if I can struggle with this one, shall we? And it's got a male connector, and it's got that purple retaining clip there, which is, let's have a little look, just make sure I don't get flipping caught out. No, it looks as though they're all the same. So, is it going the other way? No, I don't want to go that way. And I'm going to say, I don't really want to push that in now. Not after the last one. Maybe look a bit of a fold, isn't it, really? Anyway, let's push her in. So that goes all the way home. And then you can see the terminal has come through. And then what happens is it's got this, and I ain't going to do it because I've swore on the last one. That goes down, and actually that's your second connector to hold it. But as like the rest of them we've done, there's two little holes this time, both sides. And yeah, make sure I've got the right tool for this. I bet you I haven't. Push it down. Oh, beautiful. Oh, thank you very much. And then she's just came out like that. So yeah, she's deep in there. 2 pins. This is your connector. I'm not going to struggle with it again. I mean, I don't want to break it. So I want to keep her for the next one. Right, last one. Okay, last one. Now this one, 10 pin. Okay, let's say 10 pin, and it's one of their favourite purple ones again. So see the old purple bit coming up. So there's no difference on there apart from it's got 10 pins. Female. We'll try it and see if we can get it out. Make sure I'm not. Did that click in there? Just don't want to make sure that you have to use a tool to get it out. Right, you've got to have it just there. You hear that little click as well, and then you can bang that home, and then that's your secondary one. So she ain't coming out then, is she? So just take the sleeve out as far as there. She's still tight, and then either side of the terminal. Hopefully I've got the right one. Please. There we go. And she pulls that one out. So that is all of them. Right, we learned something on that one. I learned something on that one. I learned they different terminals come out different ways. Some of them only needed one little terminal remover. Some we needed 2. Some need a little bit more force. but they all came out. We never broke any of the terminals. You know what's going to happen with the old ones, so they've been in for about sort of 5-10 years. I mean, they're just going to go brittle and break. But the bigger, let's say the 1.5s, they're a little bit more difficult, but these ones, I'd say these are a little easier to get out. Now I've got a bigger set now. I'll do that one, and I'll catch you on that one when I've done it. Okay, thanks for watching, do appreciate it. I'm hoping that they are enjoyable and you actually learn something. I mean, I am, and I'm doing it. Okay, have a good day.